Well, I have something poignant to say. Hopefully, I can gather my thoughts enough to say it correctly. In this life, we all struggle, and we forget about the bigger picture. I do. I have children. I have 4 of them. 27, 24, 21, and 18. And I have 2 grandchildren and 1 on the way. I am 46 years old. I am a minute part of this world. My saying anything to this, to anybody, hopefully it does matter. But at the scheme of things, it matters not. Because it'll be the same thing for the next generation and the next generation. I think all of us humans go through this same thinking. Just a different time. Look at the Stoics. Look at, like, Aristotle and them. They say the same stuff, but in a different way. But it's still the same feel. We as humans get consumed with what we want, really more than anything. And, sorry, I had a mask on my face, so if you see this, it's, like, not, like, because I'm, like, dying. I'd only be so lucky. And I shouldn't say that, because there are people in this world that are very content. I'm content, to an extent. I think a lot, too much. I'm an Aquarius, but I'm practical in the sense that I don't operate very well on... When there comes partnership in life, it's not just love, it's about coming together and making it a one, which includes love, which includes trust, which includes finances, which includes willingness and trust and loyalty. Because you can't have one without all the others, or vice versa, so to speak. Some people, I'm not that person. I don't even want to say I'm too old for it. I just know what I want and what I don't want, and I don't want the life I've been living. As an Aquarius, I am very dramatic and overwhelming when things happen on the front. And yes, I'm going to have a freak out about it, and I'm just going to act like there's nothing going on. But then there comes a time when I just kind of like, it is time. I'm sick of being tired. And for the 5th time in my life, I will try again. And somehow I'm bound and determined. It's like a might came into me, a mightiness, a mighty, I don't know. It didn't take as long as last time. It took like 8 months last time. Now it's only taken 4 months. I don't want to keep doing this cycle, because there's things about myself that I did not think to look at in the past, or I was too something, or I was too naive. And it's okay to have naivety, but at the same time, it's okay to love. But you got to keep your guard up, and unfortunately, that's the world we live in. And I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I know I'm smart, but I lived in a world of taking care of my kids, and I just thought that was just the outside bad world. But regular people, every day, kindness for a weakness, want to use people. I just don't get it. It sounds really stupid. It sounds kind of naive, because I am smart, and because I say the things I know. It doesn't mean I know how to navigate through it. I'm learning as I go, just like everybody else. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes things I get, sometimes things I don't really get. And even though it seems simple and normal to others, it's not to me. And that's okay. But I'm not trying to put my idea of a normalness onto everybody else. It's just that I'm trying to understand for myself. And in understanding for myself, I've had to go through stages of a lot of pain. In the beginning of this journey, after my breakup of 22 years with the same person at 42 years old, I have been forgiving. But in the recent times, I didn't realize that I forgave, but I still remember. And I remember too much, and it hurt. And I'm sorry for those things. It's not an excuse. My actions are never going to be excused because somebody hurt me. I try not to say that anymore, because this happened. Well, in some sense, it's true. Most things